right, cheers, guys. Check out my Firewolf mug here. One of my bands, Firewolf, if you didn't know that. Welcome back. We're taking a look today at this classic solo from Accept, Balls to the Wall. We'll get to that in just a second. The tab for this is in the backing track are over on my Patreon page, so if you're looking for those, check out the link in the description box. Also, there is a free sweet picking guide for those of you who want to investigate sweet picking or get a whole bunch of cool new exercises and learn the theory behind it and everything else. It's my free gift to you, Sweet Picking Bootcamp, so make sure and check that out. All right, so what we're doing here is playing this cool solo in standard tuning by Wolf Hoffman, right? The original version from the album. And what I found is that Wolf plays this live quite a bit differently than the studio version. Now he kind of improvises a little bit. It's really a short solo that bridges the gap between the chorus that comes before it and the melodic part that comes after, which I'll show you how to play that too. But it's just a short solo, and we're going to go for the album version. And because there's not any, there's not much footage from back in the day when he played this. I don't know if he's ever played it exactly like the album. I don't know the fingerings necessarily where he was playing stuff, but the notes are there. So I'm going to show you the notes, and then you can always kind of work out your own fingerings. But these make sense to me, and I think they will make sense to most of you as well. We start out on this before it's kind of a prelude to the solo. There's this pinch harmonic thing going on. So there's an E chord, and we're going to play this pinch harmonic thing. And then it goes into the main solo. Now, the main solo is played in the key of B minor, and it's over these chords here. It's B, G, B, A. So that's it. That's what the whole solo is played over. It's implying a B minor chord and a G major chord, B minor chord, A major. So we're in B Aeolian mode, B natural minor, either way you want to look at it. And we're using mainly for the solo, we're using mainly the B minor pentatonic and blues scale. And then when we get to the melodic part, we get into that natural minor Aeolian mode. Okay, so let's get started. So before the actual solo, there's this E chord being held, and over that, Wolf's playing 7th fret on the A string and doing various pinch harmonics. So what am I doing there? I'm doing the pinch harmonic, but I'm also grabbing the 7th fret, adding vibrato, and the way I'm getting the different pitches is by moving up and down the A string and picking that in different places. And you'll notice right at the very end there, it kind of picks up in intensity. And that's all that is over there. From there, it's right into the main solo over the B minor chord progression. Okay, so we're going to start out at 19 on the G string and 21 on the G string and 22 on the B. We're going to bend 21 up a whole step. And then release it and then rebend it. Then we're going to come in with 19, 21, 22 on the high E. And bend 22 up a whole step. Okay, so that would be the first lick. Then we're going to move down to the 12th fret, play 12 D and G, 14 A and D, 12 A and D, and then repeat 14, 12 A and D, 12 A and D. Rhythm of that would sound like this. And notice there's a little chick. So that comes, just a little rhythmic thing there. And then we're going to play this little blues scale lick. And that's just 9-7 pull off on the D string, 9-8-7 A, 10-7 E. And then we're going to bend 7 up on the A string a whole step with a pinch harmonic there, and then bring it back down and pick it again. I like to grab that note with my middle finger. It's a little tougher to get it with your index there. Okay, that was the second leg. The third leg goes like this. And that's right at the second fret on the G string. Now we're just bending that up twice. And then we're playing a pull-off hammer-on lick here, which we're going to go 2 on the D string, and then play, pull that off, and then to the open, and then play open 2 hammer-on, like that. And then do it again with a pull-off, and then second fret A, pull off to the open, and then we're going to play 3 on the low E, bend that up slightly with a pinch harmonic, and then bring it back down and repick it. So this lick would sound like this. Once again, a little slower. And then we're going to come up and play 7 on the D and G, 9 on the A and D, 9 D and G. So and then we're going to play 9 on D and G to 7 D and G, and then finish with this lick again. Now when we play this note at the last time there, we're going to hold it out a little bit longer. All right, so from here, let's take it from here and go into that last lick. Okay, so those are the main licks of the solo. Now it comes in with the melodic part. Here's where we're going to use that Aeolian mode. Okay, so that's 2 on the A, twice, then 4, 5-4 on the A, back to 2, open A, and then 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A string, and then 2nd fret low E. So that's... Then we're going to play, start it out the same, but this time we're going to climb. So we're going to go twice on 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, and then up to 7. Play this lick right out of the B minor pentatonic scale. Just 9 up a whole step, bend, release, pull off to 7, and then 9-7 again on the G. Now we're going to play that lick again, but we're going to go up an octave. And we're going to add a little hammer pull, quick little hammer pull here. So that's not in that first part. that part there. Excuse me. So I'll play 4, 6, 7 on the G string. So 4 twice, 6, 7, hammer pull, 6, 7, 6. Back to 4. So it'd be like this. And then 7, 5, D. 4 on the G string, and then 4 on the D string. Then we're going to play 4, 6, 7 on the G. Back to 6, 7. And we're going to bend 7 up on the G string twice. And we're going to end it by doing this. So now we're going back to the key, kind of going back to the key of E for a minute. Open E, slight bend on the 3rd fret, low E string, and then play E. And there you go. That's the whole entire solo. Like I said, not like super involved. There's just a few licks there. 4 licks plus the melodic thing at the end. It's just, on the original recording, it's a little hard to hear. It's a little bit buried. And so I haven't seen a whole bunch of tutorials on this solo before. So hopefully, if you're looking for this, this will get you where you want to be. Make sure and go over to Patreon and grab that tab and the backing track. You can practice this and practice this one on your own and try to get it with the real chords and stuff like that. It sounds killer. It's a really fun solo to play. Wolf Hoffman is awesome. I've covered some other stuff that he's done. Fast as a Shark solo specifically is a killer one to check out if you haven't seen that yet. So check on my page there and do a search for that, and you'll find that solo as well. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Rock on.